Logical love. In the heart of Silicon Valley, where emotions often bowed to algorithms, lived Arya, a brilliant software engineer. Her world was one of code, logic gates, and clean data structures. She believed every problem had a solution, every feeling, a formula. Love, she argued, was just a complex pattern of neurotransmitters and hormonal responses. It could be mapped, predicted, even simulated. That belief was put to the test when she met Kian. Kian was a visiting lecturer from a lesser-known liberal arts college. He taught philosophy and poetry, a man of metaphors in a world obsessed with precision. They met during a cross-disciplinary AI ethics panel. Arya presented a paper on emotion modeling in artificial intelligence. Kian countered with a question: if we teach machines to feel, will we eventually forget how to? His question irritated her, unscientific, illogical. Yet, it lingered in her mind. Curiosity drew her back to his talks, then to long coffee-fueled debates, then to quiet walks between campuses. He quoted Neruda, she responded with neural net diagrams. Where he saw beauty, she sought patterns. And slowly, imperceptibly, something began to shift. One evening, under a silver rain of stars, Kian said, "You're trying to quantify something meant to be experienced." Arya frowned. "If I can understand love's mechanism, I can perfect it." "Would you really want to?" he asked, softly. "Isn't part of love's magic in its unpredictability?" She couldn't answer. That night, she ran simulations, thousands of variables, millions of possibilities. She built a model called Project Arrows, designed to replicate human bonding. It worked on paper. Perfect matches. Flawless compatibility scores. Yet none of it made her feel what Kian made her feel when he laughed or looked at her like she mattered beyond metrics. Days passed. Arya grew distant, wrestling with something she couldn't code away. Finally, she asked Kian to run Project Arrows. She fed the data in, their interests, values, emotional profiles. The result came back, 68% compatibility. Kian chuckled. Guess we're logically flawed. But Arya shook her head, smiling for the first time in days. Maybe love doesn't need to make sense. She shut the project down the next day. From then on, she stopped trying to model the magic. She still loved logic. Still loved building systems that worked. But with Kian, she learned to let go of control, to allow emotion its place in the chaos of life. They argued often, he was still too poetic, she too rational, but somewhere between his verses and her formulas, they built something real. Not perfect. But beautifully, unpredictably, human.